Our next story is from the Horn of Africa, from Somalia, where President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has made a strategic play. A deal with Turkiye. The Somali government has approved a maritime security pact with Turkiye. Turkiye has been authorized to build up, train and equip the Somali Navy, and it's not just that. They will also defend Somalia's territorial waters. That's what reports say. Do you know what that means? Turkish warships could be patrolling Somalia's coast. They could be active in the Indian Ocean for the duration of 10 years. But why did Somalia pick Turkey of all? Why does it want this partnership? For many reasons. Somalia has been dealing with a terror insurgency for almost 2 decades. Recently, there's been a rise in piracy along the Somali coast. And of course, there's the chaos in the Red Sea, with the Yemen-based Houthis disrupting global trade. All these are important reasons. But Somalia's primary target is different. Listen to this.
With this pact, Turkey will protect the Somali coast from pirates, terrorists, anyone that violates our maritime borders like Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, Somalia's neighbor and nemesis. The maritime deal is aimed at countering Ethiopia and stopping it from executing its port plan. What is that? We've discussed it on the show, but in case you missed it, here's a quick recap. Ethiopia is landlocked. They don't have access to a port. But their Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed wants it. He believes that a port is essential for Ethiopia's growth. So on the 1st of January this year, Ethiopia struck a deal with Somaliland. It was a port deal. Somaliland is going to provide port access to Ethiopia and allow Ethiopia to use its coast to build a navy. One small problem though. Somaliland is not officially an independent nation. It is considered a breakaway part of Somalia by the entire international community, meaning no country in the world has recognized Somaliland. None. It tried to separate from Somalia in 1991, and since then it has been de facto independent, but no one recognizes Somaliland as an independent nation. To the world, Somaliland is a part of Somalia. And that is why there are tensions, because Ethiopia is now dealing with them like they are an independent nation. Of course, Somalia was outraged by this port deal, also because it won't end there. Reports say Ethiopia could officially recognize Somaliland's independence. And Mogadishu will never allow this. It wants Ethiopia to rescind the offer, and that's where Turkiye comes in. The new maritime deal could help Somalia.
The Ethiopian government has violated the sovereignty, integrity and the union of Somalia by engaging in illegal agreements with parts of Somalia without legal basis. Therefore, the Somali president made efforts to convince Ethiopia to respect the Somali territorial independence and unity as a neighbor and retract its decision.
As he said, the deal could convince Ethiopia to back down. After all, would Abiy Ahmed dare to take on the Turkish Navy? Remember, Turkey is a NATO member. An attack on one member is an attack on all of NATO. So Ethiopian aggression is almost out of the question, and this severely limits Abiy Ahmed's options. The maritime deal is a smart move by the Somalian president.
We have been at war with terrorists to liberate our country, and today we will start engaging in another war to defend our maritime areas from the terrorists or those who have violated our lawful rights and the international rule of law, so that we live up to our international duty on this matter.
He said Somalia will start engaging in another war today to live up to its international duty. Now, that may be overblown rhetoric, but the signal is quite clear. He believes that he has cornered Ethiopia, and he's confident that the world is on Somalia's side. The ball is now in Ethiopia's court. Let's see how Abiy Ahmed responds.
As the world feels the shock of wars, India stands as a beacon of strength. The Firstpost Defence Summit 2024 will showcase cutting-edge technologies, forging partnerships between industry, academia and research organizations. Witness the transformative story of India's defence sector. Firstpost Defence Summit 2024.